Shalom, I'm giving all praise to Yahweh, Shem Al Shai, by Shem Rakak Kodash. Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of you elect out there. Shalom to you all. Anyway, I'm going to entitle this video, The Whole World is Finding Out Who the Devil Is. So this is put up one day ago, New York Post. It says 3 Americans among 50 detained after failed coup in DR Congo. Now you see this Edomite. Now it says it says here, it says Congo coup attempt, who were the alleged CIA agents caught in failed operations. So these nations are waking up. They already know. The whole world sees what's going on with the situation in Palestine, Gaza, the whole Israeli Hamas situation, and the whole world sees that it's a jinn. Let me see here. Okay. Breaking point: Americans captured in Congo coup, CIA. Let me give you a couple of precepts. Congo says Americans involved in foiled deadly coup. DR, I don't know what the DR means. Somebody help me out. DR Congo Army foils coup attempt by Americans and rebels. Look at this. All breaking news. And I guarantee you, well, this is on Bloomberg television, Congo coup leader killed in foiled attack. So the coup leader was killed in foiled attack. He put it on CNN. See what's happening. Give me a second here. Hold on. Anyway, and let me just say this real quick. You individuals that know that you're Israelites, you're part of mainly focusing on GMS and even other camps. You guys that don't do videos, you don't come out, you got 1,000,001 excuses. You don't have a subject, and the subject never came. There's so many things happening minute by minute. There's shit. You had the death of the president of Iran. Some saying that it wasn't an accident. It was set up that way. It was insiders that did it. It was outsiders that did it. This coup right here. It's all over the news. It's a domestic arrest of CIA operatives in Congo failed. A failed coup attempt. Congo coup, U.S. Citizens arrested after a botched military uprising. Hebrew Israelites lost the battle to a Christian. I got to see this crap so I can laugh. Let me see. Okay, this is CNN. I mean, CNN is on 9, the Cartoon News Network. Spain, Norway, and Ireland to recognize a Palestinian state. They want Palestine to be a member of the UN. And when that happens, it's game over for Bibi. And the leader got killed. The DR Congo Army foils coup attempt, arrests perpetrators in Kinshasa. Congo was formerly known as Zaire. Kinshasa, Zaire. That's what they had to fight. Ali versus Foreman. It happened in the former Zaire, which is now known as Congo, which they're Israelites, by the way. Inside scoop on failed Congo coup and alleged CIA agents arrest, and they're going to deny it. Oh, we don't know what you're talking about. It's called plausible deniability. And they're gonna ask the president. He's gonna be running out. I gotta go. Why were Americans trying to pull a coup in DR Congo? Congolese army foils coup attempt in Kinshasa, formerly Zaire, arrests perpetrators. Congo Army says it stopped coup attempt. Reuters. Congo coup attempt. 3 suspected CIA operatives, and they're going to die. We don't know what you're talking about. Operatives accused of being behind a brazen attack. Iran president killed in helicopter crash. And you can't tell me that this is not a Habakkuk 2 being fulfilled. Congo political turmoil. Who was Christian Malanga, the man at the center of the uprising? It was 3 hours ago. Associated Press reports man. No, is that it? I'm sorry. Associated Press reports men with Utah ties involved in foil Congo coup. These nations ain't playing no more. They done woke up. Attempted coup in DR Democratic Republic of the Congo thwarted. You got to watch these women because a lot of them are men. That's a man right there. That's a man right there. Darius McCray, I don't even know him, is addicted to transgender cheeks. Okay. So they beat this guy up. They beat him up. Our people, they're going to join Esau. This is obviously a Jake. And they killed the leader. They took the guy's shoes off. They checked his pockets. They pulled it. You see, they pulled shit out of his pockets. They got his credit cards, his driver's license, his money. They all beat up looking, and they hope they're not dying. And these motherfuckers looking like they want to kill these people, man. Especially this nigga right here. He good servant to his master. Congo coup attempt, who were the alleged CIA agents caught in failed operation. So now let me give you, I'm going to give you like 2 precepts. So there's always something to talk about. There's always a subject out there. Okay, so I don't got to read from, I'll start from the 3rd verse, Habakkuk 2 verse 3, and the NLT. This vision is for a future time, but we're in that time. It describes the end of this man's system. Are they talking about new allegations against Diddy? Yeah, Diddy's going down. He's drowning. He going down. This place is done. This place is done. It says it describes the end, and it will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed. So you guys that have fell off, you wasn't patient. You lost patience. Guys like Yum Yun and Ramayallah and Zombie Bond and the rest of these guys that fell off. All you guys that fell off, Yeshaya, Kazak, all you guys that fell off, this guy, Yashawan, all you guys that fell off, some of you are dead. You're gonna take the charagma and you're gonna die right here in Babylon. You turn your back on the plow. And I know you niggas are watching. And I want to say, give you a hearty fuck you, niggas. It said, look at the proud. Who's the proud? Esau. The wicked, the proud, the ungodly. Satan. That old serpent, the dragon, the beast, Satan. They trust in themselves and their lives are crooked. But the righteous will live by their faithfulness to the Most High. When you turn your back on the plow, that means you didn't have any faithfulness to the Most High. It said wealth is treacherous and the arrogant are never at rest. Because they always want to take something over. If you got one Edomite that's worth 100 billion, he wants 500 billion. Then he wants 1 trillion. They open their mouth as wide as the grave, meaning everywhere they go they bring death, and like death, they are never satisfied. In their greed, they have gathered up many nations and swallowed up many people. So people are waking up to y'all. But soon their captors will taunt them. They will mock them, saying, what sorrow awaits you, thieves? Now you will get what you deserve. You're going to get your comeuppance. You've become rich by extortion. But how much longer can this go on? And I believe Bishop Nate is working with these people. Now he's saying everything is black. Jesus, the black Messiah, the black Hebrew. He never said that. You go back 2-3 years ago. When did he ever say that Israelites are black? When did he ever use that term, the black Hebrew Israelites. Suddenly your debtors will take action. They will turn on you and take all you have. While you stand trembling and help. Ooh! They will take all you have while you stand what? While you stand trembling and helpless. They check his pockets and they trembling while you stand trembling and helpless. They ain't got no weapons. He ain't even got no shoes. He looks all wetted up, got a little nosebleed. And then something's going to happen where the U.S. is going to concoct a story about how the Congolese leadership is killing, they're poisoning their own people. So we got to go and stop this thing. Or they're going to come up with something. And everybody wait, if they see it now. Everybody got them glasses, man. The movie They Live, them glasses. Roddy Piper, we got them glasses, man. That one can see. Yeah, I just wanted to answer that. Let me see here. Okay, I'll give you another precept. So they checking their pockets. Ain't nothing about this cool on CNN. Let me do this here. Let me give you Isaiah 14 in the NLT. Isaiah 14 and 9 in the NLT. Then I'm going to close it. You will be as a chase roe, as a sheep that no man taketh up. In the place of the dead, meaning the nations around the world that didn't figure that America is such a great place, there is excitement over your arrival, over your downfall. The spirit of world leaders and mighty kings long dead stand up to see you. What does that mean? That's reincarnated. The leaders in the past, they're back again. And the people in the past, they are back again. It says, with one voice, they all cry out, now you are as weak as we are. Now keep your eyes on the Congo. See what happens in the Congo. See whether the U.S. Mobilizes military forces in there, and then come up with some concocted story. It says, your might and power were buried with you. The sound of the harp in your place was ceased. Now maggots are your sheet, and worms your blanket. You're dead. You're dying. You're on life support. You're in hospice. How are you fallen from heaven, O shining star? Now the word there in the King James is Lucifer, which just means light bearer. That's all it means. You got these idiots out there. Lucifer means the devil. It does not mean the devil, dumbass. The new Lucifer is our Lord. He's the bright and morning star, the new bright and morning star. It says son of the morning. That's the first star that you see in the morning. Old day star. And at one time in history, they called that star Lucifer because it was a light. It represents the beacon. At one time, America had the beacon of light. And everybody wanted to come to this place, America. Everybody's leaving America now. Isaiah chapter 13. You have been thrown down to the earth, you who destroyed the nations of the world. For you said to yourself, I will ascend to the heaven and set my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will preside in the mountain of the gods. Who are the gods? The Israelites. Far away in the north. That's talking about North America. Like I said, like I keep telling Bishop Nathaniel, the focus now is on America. The focus is on America. Not Smyrna over there in Turkey. But you're going to wake up this spirit to the 7 churches of Asia Minor. They're going to come out as ghosts. Yes, we are back. Bishop Nathaniel, thank you. By the way, where is your horse and the 2 Edomite women? I will climb to the highest heaven. That's your space program, your planes. And then for you niggas that say they never went out to outer space, they went out to outer space. They never went to the moon. You never, nigga. First of all, when you look up in the sky, you see planes. Who's flying in planes? Edomites. And you'd be a fool to go on any of their planes because their planes are falling. Well, that's another precept. Let me see if I can find that. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find that. Give me a second. Bear with me for a minute. Give me a second here. Let's see what comes up. Bear with me. Okay, I believe I found it. Okay, like I just said, you got these. You'd be a damn fool to hop on any of these planes because they're crashing. The doors are falling off. And one guy, there was major turbulence, and one old dude, 74 years old, he dropped dead in the plane from turbulence. Have you ever been on a plane and there's turbulence, you get nervous. I've been on a plane a bunch of times. There's one time it was a lot of turbulence and I got nervous years ago. It says Zechariah 12 verse 4, For that day, saith Yahweh, I will smite every horse. That's their power, whether they're cars, trains are derailing, ships are sinking, they're crashing into bridges. And so they're showing it right now. The plane that had major turbulence and somebody dropping dead. Let me see. It says a horse represents their power, whether it be a truck, a car, a plane, a boat. With astonishment, and this is King James, and his rider with madness, and I will open mine eyes upon the house of Judah, and will smite every horse of the people with blindness. Now that was talking about, that's twofold. That's talking about Jake, when the Most High took down Jake. Now it applies to Esau. Let me do this. Okay, let me do this. Jeremiah 51:21. And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider. So their power is in the air, the planes. With thee will I break in pieces the chariots. The plane is a chariot, and his rider. You put in the word rider. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, bottom line, man. This man is done. 15 verse instead, you will be brought down to the place of the dead, down to its lowest depths. Everyone there will stare at you and ask, can this be the one who shook the world, the earth, and made the kingdoms of the world tremble, afraid? Let the weak say I'm strong. Isaiah 13, Joel chapter 3. Is this the one who destroyed the world and made it into a wasteland? Is this the king who demolished the world's greatest cities, Hiroshima and Nagasaki? You're going to have to pay for that. And had no mercy on his prisoners. In the prison system in America, there's all kind of homosexual rape going on in the prison system. They separate the women from the men. They're not going to put men and women in the same thing because Jake will be waiting on that long line to go to prison. There's rape going on in prison. Jake men raping other Jake men and Edomites too. And none of you guys have a problem with that. You get on the GMS, hey, he talk about rape. Why aren't you concerned about Jake? And none of you guys are in the prison system trying to wake these Jakes up in the prison system. IUIC, 12 tribes worldwide. Well, most of the tribes are in prisons. It said the kings of the nations lie in stately glory, meaning we're going to lift them up and give them dignity, even though we're going to be over them. We're not going to be kicking. At first, we're going to bust them up. Then we're going to put them in order. And it's going to be a merit system. You keep them laws, you get a break. You break a law, you're going to get broke. Psalms 2 and 8. Revelation 2, verse 25 and 26. Hold up, damn! There's all kind of news. There's all kind of news coming out. Let me see. What is this all about? American detained in Turkey and Turks in Caicos, and one of them, Americans, is a black woman. White men and a black woman. Yo, fuck the black woman, man. She's the demon. So let me see. Makes plea for leniency for Americans held in Turks and Caicos. That's in the islands down there. So that's a whole different story, man. They're trying to take the world, and the nations are waking up. But you will be thrown out of your graves like a worthless branch, like a corpse trampled underfoot. You will be dumped into a mass grave with those killed in battle. You will descend to the pit. And pit, the word pit, I'm going to prove that. Let me go to the word pit. You will not be given a proper burial, for you have destroyed your nation, your land, and slaughtered your people. The descendants of such an evil person will never again receive honor. Oh, that's a cut for the Gog and Magog. If you're going to attack us, that means you're trying to get honor. It said you will never receive honor. Once you go down, you ain't coming back up. It says, kill this man's children. Let them die because of their father's sins. So when people say, well, that was my forefathers, I know that they were wicked, but that's not talking about me. But guess what? You're here. So you're going to have to, you're reaping the benefits of what your daddies did. You're an accessory to the crime. So there's no way of getting out of this. They must not rise and conquer the earth feeling, in other words, they're not going to rise up again. The world, filling the world with their cities. They're getting ready to set up smart cities. They're not going to succeed. They're only going to go so far. Once they chip everybody, you can count down to the months. It could be within the next 3 months, 2-3 months. Once they make the microchip mandatory, we out of here inside of months. I'm not talking about no 36 months either. Everything's going to move super fast. This is what Yahweh of heaven's armies, the missiles, one of his armies, says. I myself have risen against Babylon. We know what Babylon is, where Babylon is. Babylon is the U.S. I will destroy its children and its children's children, says Yahweh. I will make Babylon a desolate place of owls filled with swamps and marshes. I will sweep the land with the broom, the King James said besom, which is a broom of destruction, a sweeping wind. I, Yahweh of heaven's armies, have spoken. They have no power. They lost their power. They have no power. Everybody done woke up to them. Everybody done woke up to them. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.